Sound Partners 1, Lesson 32. Today we will learn a new sound, the sound V, like vet. When you make the sound V, your top teeth are resting on your bottom lip and vibrate. V, vet. Let's say the word vet slowly. Vet. Do you feel your top teeth on your bottom lip and feeling it vibrate? That's the sound made by the letter V. Vet. Now let's practice with our sounds. Ready? Vet. Vet. Kite. Lion. Box. Jet. Ball. Hat. Vet. Thumb. Box. Ed. Apple. Box. Window. Itch. Up. Now let's practice again. Ready? J, b, x, e, a, x, w, I, a. Now I will point to a letter and you say the sound that letter represents. Ready? B, like ball. L, like lion. V, like vet. Th, like thumb. J, like jet. W, like window. I, like itch. A, like apple. Now let's learn how to form the lowercase and uppercase V. Get your paper and pencil ready.
Lowercase v. 1. Slant right. Slant up. Lowercase v.
All right, pick up your pencil and let's practice forming the lowercase v along with the video.
Lowercase v. 1. Slant right. Slant up. Lowercase v.
Put your pencil down and let's watch as they show us how to form the uppercase V.
Uppercase v. 1. Slant right. Slant up. Uppercase v.
Pick up your pencil and let's practice along with the video.
Uppercase v. 1. Slant right. Slant up. Uppercase v.
Now you will hear 8 sounds. Write the letter that represents the sound that you hear on your paper. Ready? Number 1.
K.
Number 2.
V.
Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6,
E.
number 7,
X.
and number 8.
J.
Now let's check to see how you did. The first sound was K, made by the letter K or the letter C. The second sound V is made by the letter V. The third sound is made by the letter U. The fourth sound H, made by the letter H. Number 5, th, made by the letters TH. Remember, th is one sound made by 2 letters. Number 6, the letter E. Number 7, x, the letter X. And the last sound, number 8, J, made by the letter J. Now let's practice breaking apart words into their sounds using the sound boxes. The first word that we will pull apart is the word cats. Notice that cats has that sound on the end, which makes it mean more than one cat. Ready? K-at-s, cats. Next one, flat. Flat, flat. The next word is black. Black, black. Slip. Slip, slip. Dogs. Notice that dogs has that s on the end as well, which makes it mean more than one dog. Ready? Dogs. Dogs. Now let's practice sounding these out and saying them fast. Watch as I demonstrate with the word in the box. Vet, vet. Ready? Let's begin. Vet, vet. In, thin. Mix, mix. Kim, kim. And hen. And van. Path, path. Lug, lug. Ought, got. Up, cup. X, vex. Ed, fed. At, vat. At, that. Wet, wet. Ready? Let's try those again. Vet, vet. In, thin. Mix, mix. Kim, kim. In, hen. And van. Path, path. Lug, lug. Ought, got. Up, cup. X, vex. Ed, fed. At, vat. At, that. Wet, wet. What sound does thin start with? What sound does thin end with? What is the middle sound in thin? The I sound. What sound does mix start with? What sound does mix end with? X. What is the middle sound in mix? The I sound. What does path start with? P. What sound does path end with? F. What is the middle sound in path? Ah. What sound does vex start with? V. What sound does vex end with? X. What is the middle sound in vex? Eh. Now let's practice spelling some of these words. The first word we're going to spell is the word mix. Ready? Let's stretch it out to listen for the sounds. Mix. And now write the letters that represent the sounds you hear in the word mix. The next word, thin. Let's stretch it out. Thin. In. And now write the letters that represent the sounds that you hear in the word thin. And the last word, vat. Let's stretch it out and listen for the sounds. Vat. And now write the letters that represent the sounds you hear in the word vat. Now let's check your work. The first word was the word mix. 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 M-I-X. Mix. The second word was the word thin. 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 T-H-I-N. Remember, TH has that one sound but two letters. In. Thin. And the last word, vat. At. Vat. V-A-T. Vat. Now let's practice reading some sight words. Today our new sight word is the word they. For example, they like to go on a hike. They means more than one person. Ready? Let's read and spell this word. They. T-H-E-Y. They. Now let's practice with our other sight words. Ready? Said. S-A-I-D. Said. He. H-E. He. To. T-O-2. Was. W-A-S. Was. They. T-H-E-Y. They. Some. S-O-M-E. Some. You. Y-O-U. You. Was. W-A-S. Was. Were. W-E-R-E. Were. We. W-E. We. Into. I-N-T-O. Into. Me. M-E. Me. Didn't. D-I-D-N apostrophe T. Didn't. Remember, didn't stands for did not. Be. B-E. Be. It's. I-T apostrophe S. It's. All right, ready to practice those again? Said. S-A-I-D. said, he, 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 to, to, was, was, they, they, some, some, you, you, was, was, were, were, we, we, into, into, me, me, didn't, didn', didn't, be, its, its. Now I will point to a word and you read that word. Ready? They, were, was, said, you, we, into, to, me, didn't, its. Now let's practice writing 3 of those words. The first word that we're going to write is the word was. The next word, you. And the last word, were. Let's check to see how you did. The first word was, was. The second word, you, you. And the last word, were, were. Now let's practice reading these sentences. I'll give you a couple of minutes to practice by yourself. All right, let's practice. They said, mag. They said mag got into. They said mag got into the vets. They said mag got into the vets, big and van. They said Mag got into the vet's big van. The vet didn't let Mag. The vet didn't let Mag sit in. The vet didn't let Mag sit in the cab. The vet didn't let Mag sit in the cab. Now let's put both sentences together. Ready? They said Mag got into the vet's big van. The vet didn't let Mag sit in the cab. The cab would be the front of the van where the driver and the front passenger sit. So let's read this again now, paying attention to our punctuation marks. We have a comma here that tells us that we need to take a small pause before we say the next word. We have some quotation marks that means someone is saying something. So we need to say it like we would in a conversation. So let's start. Ready? They said Mag got into the vet's big van. The vet didn't let Mag sit in the cab. Now you try it. All right, let's read it together one more time. They said Mag got into the vet's big van. The vet didn't let Mag sit in the cab. Today we're reading a new story called The Big Hat. The Big Hat. Tex was a big man. Tex was a big man. Tex had a big hat. Tex had a big hat. Max was a cat. Max was a cat. Max was in the big hat. Max was in the big hat. Rex was a big dog. Rex was a big dog. Rex sat on the hat. Rex sat on the hat. Rex sat on Max. Rex sat on Max. Get off Rex. Get off, Rex. Max was mad at Rex. Max was mad at Rex. Tex was mad at Rex. Rex got up. Rex got up. Max was okay. Rex was okay. Tex was okay. The end. Now let's go back and read this story from the beginning now that we have decoded all of the words. Ready? The big hat. The big hat. Tex was a big man. Tex had a big hat. Max was a cat. Max was in the big hat. Rex was a big dog. Rex sat on the hat. Rex sat on Max. Get off, Rex! Max was mad at Rex. Tex was mad at Rex. Rex got up. Max was okay. Rex was okay. Tex was okay. The end. And that's the end of our lesson today.